Để lên tồn lại mà tồn.
Đi thăm mưa này tầm mưa cam mau phun tan.
Hi there. Today I'm in He Huan Garden. It's one of the ancient tea gardens on Tatingzang. And so this is my cousin, and along with eight other takers, they have harvested quite a lot of good gushu. You can have a look at the quality. The leaves look very, very nice, and they smell great as well. So I'm gonna take these leaves back to our factory. We'll wither them for a couple of hours, and then in the late afternoon we'll be able to start the processing. Today is going to be one of the busiest days in the year for tea processing. I expect us to have maybe 200 kilo of fresh leaves to fry, so probably we won't sleep tonight. So see you later.
Đi thằng cuốn mưa hen này thôi.
So we're back to our factory, and we've collected in total 120 kilogram of fresh leaves. So we've put some of them on the racks here, and also here on the floor and on our withering mat. And so we've spread it as much as possible so that we can start early. So we want a fast withering, because there will be about as much leaves that in the afternoon. So we expect over 200 kilogram of leaves for today. So it will be a long day, and we will try to start as soon as 3 or 4 p.m. So that's why we want that withering to go fast. So it's 3 p.m. now, and I'm gonna start the fire to heat up the wok. So I'm just cutting these pieces. This is eucalyptus tree, and we use it as a primer. So since we'll be busy today, we have a lot of tea, we're going to start 2 woks. And I'm putting some small wood inside. So we should start making tea in about 1 hour, and it's good to have time to preheat the wok so that the heat is evenly distributed all around the wok. So that's why we can start the fire early. Let some embers build. You can see that our leaves have softened a little bit, but we're gonna let them sit for 1 hour more, and we hope that by 4 p.m. they will be ready for the shaching. Meanwhile, we can check the tea that we made yesterday. This is gushu from Gongjin Garden that I got from my uncle, and so now it's dry, so we can collect it. And now a little greenhouse is ready for a new day of tea processing. But this drying space won't be enough for our production today, so we'll probably go to our cousin's place to dry the tea that we'll make in the afternoon. Now you can see our fire has started. It's good to build up embers in the wok before starting the processing, but the wok itself is still not that hot. So we'll wait for half an hour more before starting the processing. Meanwhile, we can have some tea. It's good to have a bit of rest and some energy available for that long day of processing that's awaiting us. So it's now 4:30 and our leaves are withered enough to be fried, and we've already started. So this is the 6th wok. Each of us has fried 3 woks so far. You can see in the bag that we have already made some tea, but we won't dry it at home. We will wait for our cousin to come back and we'll put it on her roof, because we don't have enough room at home now. And here is more tea for us. So we just got this whole withering mat worth of fresh leaves from our family garden. And here we have 3 big bags of fresh leaves on top of that. So I can tell you it will be a long night tonight.
Sơ giấy tô vậy nên có gì nào anh đang có quỳ khai mình bị ao thì vẫn không nhiều giờ mà một số hiện chấp về mà làm nó làm cái gì đó mà
Cô là bà
So we need to get this bamboo mat free. So now that my brother-in-law is back, we can take this. We're going to do the rolling on this batch, and then we'll mix it with this one, which has already been rolled and sorted, and we'll go to my brother-in-law's house to dry them. That way we'll have more room to put this big pile of leaves. Meanwhile, where Yubai will continue doing the shaching, so we can expect that after 2 woks more, we'll have this pile of leaf sorted and withering. So the night is falling on Jingmai. It's pretty dark now. We've managed to sort our space problem in the factory, so our brother-in-law went to his house and put the leaves we'd already processed there, and so now we have all of our withering mats and flat bamboo baskets busy. And after half an hour of working that problem out, we're back to frying the leaves. So one of our cousin joined us to help give a hand. But we're still pretty short-handed because we're only 3 of us and we also need to manage the rolling. But it will be fine. Let's see how it goes. So it's now past 8 o'clock and my brother-in-law and my cousin joined us to fry some leaves. And so we're more in the back doing the rolling, resting a little bit. And this is going well so far. We're still, well, I hope we'll be finished before 4 in the morning. Not sure though, we still have about 150 kilograms of leaves to fry. So let's see. It's now 10 o'clock and we're past halfway through our tea. There must be about 10 walks left. So you can see that we have cleared already all these bamboo baskets. We'll still have 1 full rack. Here it's clear, and we haven't started this one. This one is probably 3 or 4 walks. So that's about 10 walks left, or 8 walks. And it's 10 o'clock, so it's not too bad. Actually, we might be finished before 1 in the morning. So that's pretty good news. It went faster than I expected. And so you can see the difference between this one, which is just starting, and that one, which is almost done. It takes on average 22 minutes to cook 1 batch. And today we're using 9 kilo per batch. So yeah, that's it. 9 kilo, 22 minutes. So this is a batch that has just been cooked. It's still warm. We're waiting for it to cool down before we roll it. And we will roll it in the machine there. So this is the rolling machine, which is already actually at capacity. And once we roll it, once the rolling is finished, we put it in this machine, which is used to separate the leaves. We can do that by hand, but it takes a long time. And this machine does a very good job. So usually we do it by hand, but since we had a lot of tea today, we decided to turn it on. So that's it. I'm gonna fry another batch now. I've just now finished my last batch of tea for the night, so I still need to do the rolling for 4 batches, and it will take about 20 minutes. So now it's time to clean the wok and call it a night for this shaching. So I'm just going to drop the temperature of the wok with water. Now let's roll these 4 batches of tea. We'll do that rolling for about 3 minutes. I do 2 batches at a time, so I still have 1 rolling to do. And here we are. It's now 2 in the morning and we're now finished with what was our longest day of processing. We started at 4 p.m. and ended at 2 a.m. It doesn't sound like much, and it's thanks to all the people who helped us from our family. My longest time alone was from 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. in 2019. So I'm glad this time many people helped. Otherwise I would have had to go on to the next day. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this little story, and good night.